So hello and welcome along today to Eclipse Motorcycles, looking at this 2022, the new Assault 125 Euro 5 EFI. And what a beastie this one is for a 125. Dual sport tyres to the front of this. You've got a nice set of knobblies to the front, that high front end mudguard and that nice low rear to the back of the wheel, just to take all the dirt away from the front of the engine. Has obviously, with the Euro 5s, now got the catalytic converter built in and the lambda sensor. Nice flow to the exhaust and the bronzed anodized foot pegs and rear foot pegs and that guard as well. You've got those monoshock suspensions, but both sides of the bike, so you've got some nice sprung suspension both sides of the bike. Looking around the rear of the bike, indicator placement is absolutely perfect. You're going to get seen on that, and a nice high stoplight, which is what I always say. Has got the ability to, obviously, nice rear rack. You can get something on the back of there, but you're not going to get a full top box on the back of one of those. You probably get a small one or a carry bag on the back, but that's what it's designed for. And obviously you've got a road wheel to the rear on that. Just looking down the left hand side of the bike, and obviously all gold and bronze into the engine as well. Indicators are built into the end of the tank panels from both sides, so you're going to get to see those indicators very, very easily. And the one thing that I do like about the Assaults and the Iskas was this. Once you climb aboard, very simplistic display. You've got a nice rev counter to there. Fuel gauge comes up here. Your miles, big miles per hour or kilometers on this. Very easy to change just by pressing and holding on that display, and you can flick it over. For the purposes of ride test, we are going to stick to kilometers. Now this has no mirrors because it literally comes straight out the crate. So kill button, start button, left hand side controls, high beam, low beam, indicators and a horn. And it is a 5-speed box on this one. So firing the bike up, as I say, side stand and main stand on this. If you've got the side stand down, it will cut the bike out. So first thing we do, feet up and low speed handling on this one. So just holding it round nice and steady, a nice slow steady pace. And then just bringing it up to speed. As you can tell, purr of the engine, absolutely lovely. This has only got literally 2 kilometers on the bike, so it's a brand new bike straight out the crate. But this is probably going to be one of the first ride tests on the new Euro 5 Assault. So for comfort wise, the seat does pitch you forward, which is what you would find on the old Assaults and the Iskas as well. The seat would push you forward into the tank, but it is very, very comfortable. The actual riding position is very, very upright, and with those bars, it does stretch your arms out just nicely. So it is a nice seating and comfortable position if you happen to be doing a decent distance on one of these. And the one thing I do like, looking down that big fuel display, you're not going to know if you're running out of fuel, which just happens to be one of my favourite things. Obviously not keeping an eye on the fuel gauge. So pulling out into traffic, we're going to get through the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously it's a brand new bike, we're going to take our time with this one. And 5-speed box on this. And just to double check, yeah, it is a 5-speed box, as they said on the paperwork. Some bikes have a 6, some bikes have a 5. So sitting at a nice steady 70 kilometers. Just to run it in at 6,500 revs. So it's enough for me just to get some mileage on the bike and show you what this bike is like. We're going to shift to the outside lane, and nothing better than a shoulder check. And obviously mirrors are put on normally at point of sale due to the amount of bikes that we have in. But the mirrors on this, we have tried a set, and the mirrors are very, very high and wide, and you get a perfect view all the way around. So on that rubber, coating it into the roundabout, and it handles very, very well, holds a lovely line. And then once again back onto the power. Up into 5th gear. Now the clutch change on this, with a new bike, it's quite smooth. I'm quite surprised how easy it is to change gears on this. Most new bikes are very, very clunky until they're worn in, but clutch change on this is very, very smooth. And obviously we're not going to be rev matching down on this one, being a new bike. But with the wind, that wind, obviously you can hear the wind noise coming off my visor. Wind is hitting me dead straight front, but not affecting me one iota, and it is very, very comfortable. It is actually holding me up on the bike. So once you get travelling, that little bit of wind resistance at the front keeps you up nice and steady on the bike. And the peg position, I would say, is around about mid-bike. So you're not canted back with your feet. Your feet are dead flat, straight to the floor. And it has got a nice chunky rear brake pedal as well, so you can get your feet to that very, very easily. Into the roundabout we go, just to see what she's like on the corners backwards and forwards, and just flicking it around, and it does lean well into the roundabouts for a new bike. Now, low torque, what's she like on low torque? 4th gear, just pushing it in, watching that big puddle there. It looks like a diesel spill or a water spill of some sort. We'll avoid that. But through the roundabout and out the other side, absolutely lovely, exceptional. Once again, nice smooth gear change on these. So the Euro 5 Assault, we have 6 in the showroom, available in all the colours, and there is a lot of interest in these. And as I say, there's not been many people riding or doing a vlog on the Euro 5. What's it like compared to the old one? It feels exactly the same. Obviously it has got the new refined engine, the new Euro 5 engine in these. Very, very well refined. But it does sound very, very good, and just hard in on those brakes, changing down, absolutely lovely. So if you are interested in the new Assault Euro 5, contact the team at Eclipse Motorcycles, and the link is down the bottom. Is www.eclipsemotorcyclesmk.co.uk. Telephone numbers down there if you want to give the sales team a call on 01908 643 603. But low speed handling, absolutely lovely. Rides like an absolute dream. Now, we always do my ride scores, and I haven't done a ride score on one of these for absolutely ages. So comfort, I'm going to give it a full 9 out of 10. It just feels a little bit weird that that seat cants you forward, but it is very comfortable, so I'm going to give that the 9 out of 10. Handling, definitely a 10 out of 10. Economy, it has been said that these do 100 plus to the gallon. So economy, absolutely 10 out of 10 all the way. Affordability at 2199, obviously is £2,000 plus your 190, which is your on the road fees, your admin and paperwork. So 2190, just over two grand for a new bike is absolutely brilliant. And overall, what do I think of it? I think this bike is absolutely beautiful. So out of 50, I'm going to give it a 48. So overall, damn good score. So if you're interested, I say give the bike team a call, 01908 643 603. And until the next ride test, where we're out riding, from myself, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.